Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another preview on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tmnt the RW ongoing series issue 145 preview. So yeah, this one's going to be pretty interesting just because it's supposed to be the start of the next story arc, which is supposed to be the lead up to issue 150, which is going to be interesting with just some of the stuff which they talked about in this issue so far. So yeah, so with this one we do get to see April, Donnie and Venus. They're trying to set things up just so that they can create a wormhole, so that they can go to the future and stuff like that, which I must admit is pretty interesting. And yeah, I must admit, like, this page just here looks like really great. Just seeing all the artwork is just so amazing. And I must admit, it's like, again, like really great to see all the characters in like a different location. That's always really nice to see, and also it's like the farmhouse, so that's always great to see. So then going on to the next page, we do get to see Leo goes back to the farmhouse with Carmen, Lita and Bob. And yeah, so that's when we do get to see Donnie. He's using some of the magic stuff to try and get the portal working. And again, I do find it really interesting that he's using a portal to go back in time to, or I don't know if it's go back in time or goes to the future, or, like, you know, whatever it is. I do find that to be pretty interesting. And he basically says his future self is going to be the only one who can give him the full answers about stuff like that. And also, that like does make me interested just because we do know that for the next few issues, just going by the covers, we do get to see the other future turtles. So I'm wondering if maybe Donatello will be like meeting them first, or something like that. So yeah, I must admit I'm like really curious about that. And yeah, so we do get to see them all setting things up for a portal. And then this one to go into the next page where they actually set up a black hole. I think it's a wormhole, you know, one of those ones. And do set up, however, the portal isn't very big, so like they're gonna try again tomorrow. So then back at the farmhouse, we do get Celie and Donnie talking, and this bit here, I thought it was like okay, I want to say, but I do think there was like a few problems here, just because we do get to see Donnie like a little moping about things just because he's a bit scared about the future. Also, he's annoyed that everyone's just left because of stuff, and he thinks that it's going to be the start of the future for like Lita's future, which I don't know, because on one hand I do think that's kind of cool, but like there's so much stuff with that like they've already proved that like it's not going to happen, and also not to mention that like stuff with Lita's stuff, it does seem like it's a little bit of a lie. So yeah, it's been annoying me a little bit. But then going into the next bit, we do get to see like the portal opening up, and we do get to see it going into Bob's room, and that's when we do get to see future Bob meeting the like present Bob, and tells him that he's like from the future and he's still a mutant. And I won't lie, it does seem a little bit weird that he does say that he's still a mutant, because I mean you can quite clearly tell that he's still a mutant, but yeah, either way that's there. And I have to wonder if like maybe he's evil or something like that. He does give me like a lot of evil vibes, but again, not too sure, but it'll be interesting to see whether they take this scene. Now, a few like months ago, there was an article that was released for this issue, and going over some stuff for the upcoming storyline, and they did give out a few pages, and there was 2 extra pages that don't have any colour or text, but we do get to see Bob going out of the house, and this one really goes into like the bit where we do get to see the portal. So I've got a feeling he's going to be opening up the portal and going to be going to the future, which I do think could be really interesting to see like where it could go, but I'm not sure where like they could take the storyline. But either way, I'm quite interested to see where they do take it. Okay, so for the actual description, it is changing constant, but family is forever. At least it's supposed to be. Since recent events have left their family fractured, Donatello is taking it upon himself to do whatever it takes to protect his brothers and from a threat only he saw coming. Little does he know it's already too late. Armageddon is inevitable. Don't miss the first issue of Suffolk Campbell's definitive TMNT tale. The road to TMNT issue 150 starts here. So yeah, I think that like that description is okay. It like sets things up for the story, but also it doesn't really reveal anything, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But normally when I do this, it normally means like something basically gonna happen. So I would think that this could be a really interesting issue to look out for. Okay, so for the covers, we have cover A, which is done by the main artist for this issue, which I think looks pretty cool. We do get to see Donatello inside of Armageddon's mouth, and yeah, I must admit it looks so cool with all the like electric stuff and magical abilities, and just I don't know, something about it just looks so magical and cool, and just yeah, I just can't describe it, but it looks so cool and amazing. So then going into the next one, which I think it looks so great and amazing. We do get to see Donatello like floating down or flying down into Omegon's mouth, and yeah, wow, this one just looks so great and amazing. I just think something about it looks so. I can't even put it to words. It's just so great and amazing. I think just like the whole look of it. Yeah, it's just. But I don't know, great. So then going into the next one, which is yeah, it's okay, because this one's supposed to be part of a set. I'm not entirely too sure what one it is, and then be doing these covers for quite a few different other series, and this one is for Leonardo one. We do have one for Mikey for the Lost Run stuff. There was Raph for another series, as well as Donnie for another one. So I think that these covers are okay, but I do think that this one's a little bit weird, just because this one's not released in October now, and you know, it does feel a little bit weird, but it looks okay and cool enough. But I'm not too sure this one's actually based off like toys, because I know like there were some like custom made toys a few years ago that went a bit viral, I want to say, but I'm not too sure they are or not. But either way, this cover does look cool, I want to say, but it does feel a little bit weird that it's not in October. But other than that, it's decent enough. We also have the 110 variant, which I must admit looks really cool, where we do get to see Donnie using his magical abilities, and we do get to see Omegon in the background, and this one looks so magical, I want to say. But the only thing which I will say that does look a little bit weird is just like Donnie's mask, especially around the eye area, where just, I don't know, I just don't like the big gap around it. But other than that, it looks like really cool and magical, but it's just Donnie mask that just looks really weird with all of it. But other than that, it just looks really like creative. I don't know, it's like it feels like something which you would see like in an art museum or something like that, where it's just like, you know, all the magical stars and universe and stuff like that around it. It just looks so creative and fun. And then we do have the 1 in 25, I think it is, which is again disappointing, because it's just the 110 variant, but in black and white, which is cool, I want to say, but it just feels so disappointing, because in fact the other one looks like so magical and mysterious and all that, and this one looks like okay, but it does feel a little bit weird, and also it doesn't look that visually appealing, and does feel a little bit weird to look at, especially when you do know the context behind all of it. But other than that, yeah, it's alright, I guess. And then we do have the 1 in 50, I want to say, which again, it's just the cover B, but this time black and white, and again it's disappointing because no colour, just so lazy. And but either way, the cover is still pretty cool to look at. I mean, the artwork is still really nice. I just wish they did something new for 150, but other than that, yeah, it's alright, I guess. Okay, and then for the last cover, we do have one done by Jim Lawson, and oh boy, this one is really great and amazing. I mean, it's just Jim Lawson's artwork, and that's always just so great and amazing to look at. And this one is Leonardo, which I must admit is pretty cool. And I think he has 3 more, I want to say, that's supposed to come out, like 3 or 2 more. So I'll be interested to see like what totals he does for those ones. But this one looks pretty cool, just a standard Leonardo on the rooftop in a battle ready position, which just looks so cool and amazing. And yeah, I've got nothing else to really say about it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, and that's going to be it for today, guys. If you're just on, please share, like, subscribe and all stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.